let's get into these finals predictions.
Word.
My man Aaron gave us his finals prediction, which a little bit bold, but I'm not mad at it. He said Spurs and Pistons, which would be fire because it's just kind of just the unexpectedness of, just coming into the season, like Spurs and Pistons finals. That would be crazy. I want to hear who you guys got.
In terms of the finals, I think OKC is significantly worse this year. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Wow.
Significant.
Yeah, and we've seen it with SGA off the floor. We've seen it with him being hurt. So I think the West is a little bit more wide open than people think. So Denver have actually shown me enough, Ron. And they haven't been healthy and whole this whole year. So I think when they get healthy and whole towards the postseason, I think they're gonna be the team to beat in the West. In the East, it's even more wide open. We had injuries. We've got teams overachieving, underachieving. So I got the New York Knicks coming out the East purely because I think they're going to be the most battle-tested team when it matters most. And they're going to have some cohesiveness going into the postseason. So I got the Knicks and the Nuggets in the finals.
And then
what happens in that? I think Denver got their number. I think they're going to have too much in the finals for anyone coming out the West. I got them at winning.
Do they win in the Garden though?
They're going to win in the Garden. Hell yeah! If Indiana can, they can. Yep.
Game 6 in the Garden is crazy.
Man, goddamn well the Knicks ain't going no damn NBA finals. Y'all be killing me. Y'all sit y'all ass up here and say that shit every time. Well, I got the Knicks.
Who's
First
going?
round
Who's
exit.
going?
Bye.
Who's going to the finals?
Yeah,
But in the East, not the Knicks this year for sure. Probably, the sleeper team I got, Philly. Like that's the sleeper team. What are you doing? I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Like, think about this. Joel Embiid.
Y'all just think about it.
He been cooking shit, right? Yeah. I'm gonna get you there.
Well, Embiid's knees ain't gonna last.
I'm gonna get you there.
He said it's the Sixers.
I'm gonna just tell you this though. Joel Embiid been cooking up, right? Paul George getting his 25-game suspension out the way, so he's gonna be fresh and ready to go. fresh. You know what I mean? He's gonna be fresh and ready to go.
I don't even know what that means. Fresh. I don't ready to go for Paul George.
Yeah. He no excuse to get hurt. No. But see, look. And I can't let you talk about my cousin now. I can't let you do that. I'm just telling you this. Look. At the same time, he don't have to be the guy like that. Like he don't have to be that dude. That's what they got Tyrese Maxey for. That's what they got Joel Embiid back to do what he's supposed to do. Like top to bottom.
Jordan, that's 60 a night.
Exactly.
That's a walking 60 a night.
Exactly. So why do Paul George
down? That's a
get 30?
walking 55 a night.
But why do Paul George got to get 30 if that's the case? Even and then top to bottom,
at least 20.
If he don't have to get 20, Philly got probably the most talented team in the NBA. To be real, top to bottom.
Philly do got a squad, Joe.
Like
the most talented team.
The most talented team in the NBA, damn near top to bottom.
I'll say the because the Cavs is crazy too.
That's what I'm saying.
Philly more talented than the Cavs.
Philly is ridiculous.
Philly more talented than the Cavs.
Because then you still got Quentin Grimes. You got
Kelly Oubre.
Edgecombe.
You got Kelly Oubre.
Last night in the
Don't
game.
forget about Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre stuff.
Bucket.
Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid. You add Paul George to that. I don't know what newsflash. Paul George is not a bum. Like he's not a bum.
No, he's not. He's not.
He's not a bum. He's not playing. He's not Paul George that we remember.
We don't need him to be that though. Why? I just told you we got 60 a night. What we need Paul George to do that for?
What is it going to take for?
Is Paul George still a defender?
Do you believe in Joel Embiid's knees?
I'm believing in it so far. Shit, he coming along well.
Yeah.
He dragging that shit up the court now.
He looking good right now.
Look real good.
I will say that we had a discussion about this. That team, Philly is talented, yes, but they're only going to go as far as Joel Embiid's needs take them.
That's it, bro.
I know, but see, look, I understand
that in the postseason. No, has Joel Embiid showed you in the postseason that he can be that guy when teams start doubling him, when he struggles out of the low block?
But I understand that to a point. But this is what I'm saying. This team was built to manufacture points around that. Like the fact that Tyrese Maxey can do what he can do. The fact that you add a guy like Kelly Oubre who's kind of, up and down. I like Kelly Oubre, big fan of Kelly Oubre. But he can be that ultimate role player. Not a lot of players got talented role players as talented as Kelly Oubre. Like, it's just a fact. Then you add Paul George to that too, that if Joel Embiid don't get you to 30 that he's supposed to get you, we get a game from Paul George. Sometimes in the playoffs, all you need is 1 or 2 games from a guy that you did not expect. Right. And now I'm spanking y'all. I trust the Sixers more than I trust the Knicks. It's no way the way y'all feel about Joel Embiid, y'all should feel the same fucking way about Cat. That bullshit he do.
For sure.
Well,
as far as you can't count on Cat.
He can't stick defense either.
You can't count on him. So we're gonna talk about Joel Embiid. Let's talk about Cat the same way. Let's talk about Brunson the same way too. Can he hold up with that big ass head?
Yeah.
Can he hold up?
Brunson holds up in the playoffs. Come on now.
Until he holding his knee and then doing all that shit. Like, bruh, I watched the Pistons kind of beat him up a little bit, right? And then he got to Indiana and got his ass spanked too. Philly got.
They were decimated by injury though. That Knicks team when they went up against
so why we not talking about that?
Because Tibbs ran him into the ground. Mike Brown ain't gonna do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mike Brown running it, man. Mike Brown
ain't gonna run him into the ground. Now the difference
shit.
with Mike Brown is Mike Brown can get out coached, and there's some coaches in the Eastern Conference I feel like that can out coach
Nick Nurse.
But I just feel Nick Nurse is one of those guys. I'm not gonna argue that point, but I do feel like to Damien's point, when you're talking about talent and you're talking about filling gaps, I feel like Denver filled up every gap that was necessary. Like there is no more of
y'all killed me with that shit.
There is no more of the non-Jokic minutes. There is no more of the when Joker is off the floor. What they have when Joker is off the floor. Ain't nobody saying that when Joker is off the floor, they're gonna be the same team. But we can't fall off a cliff. And they don't fall off a cliff.
Y'all saying that shit right now. It's always what it is until it ain't. Y'all saying that shit right now. But as soon as you get a stinker from one of them guys, oh my God, the Jokic non-Jokic.
No, that's not. We're not doing that, Jordan.
As soon as Christian Brown go in there and go 0 for 9, they can't buy a bucket. Like y'all do that shit.
It ain't because Joker's off the floor though. That's not the problem. It's not because Joker's off the floor. It's just because
I'm not blaming Joker. I'm just saying it's the same shit every time. Like you see progression from these teams where they look good and then they got this powerful record. These motherfuckers won 55 games and then all of a sudden we get to the playoffs. What about the non-Jokic minute? What about the 55 fucking games we just won? Now all of a sudden we get to the playoffs.
Here's the difference though. Jokic has missed significant time this season.
Right.
Has allowed guys like Peyton Watson, like Spencer Jones to get extra reps in the regular season. 100%. So when the high leverage moments happen, these guys can now deliver. Whereas in the playoffs, when those high leverage moments happen and those guys haven't had those reps, you're now asking them to do more than they've ever done before.
I agree, but guess what though?
And on top
none
of
that shit matter if you ain't never done it in the playoffs before.
Right, but here's the difference with that though, Joe. You're talking about
relying on Spencer Jones.
Talking about in the regular season, but you're talking about in the regular season winning 55 games, winning 50 plus games. Well, if I got to see Oklahoma City and then 2 nights later I got to see Toronto and then I got to see Washington. That's completely different than for a whole week I got to deal with, I don't know, San Antonio. And San Antonio knows everything that I do, everything that I don't do good, everything that I do good, and they focusing on that. They know for a fact that Christian Brown, as good as a transition player that you are, you struggle with athleticism and length. We know that you struggle on the right wing shooting the basketball.
Right.
Well, Toronto don't know that as much as, I don't know, Houston knows that. So we're gonna let you shoot that. So to your point, when you're talking about a guy like Kelly Oubre getting busy in the playoffs, we can take a guy like Christian Brown out of a series off the strength of the things that you do bad because we know about you. Yep. And it looks good during the regular season because not everybody knows about you.
Yeah, well, you arguing my point then. That shit ain't gonna matter. That's what I'm saying. All this good shit that y'all talking about on and off non-Jokic minutes, even with Jokic in the game, I'm gonna make Christian Brown beat me. I'm gonna make y'all rely on Spencer Jones. I'm gonna make y'all rely on this shit. We know what we gonna get from Jamal Murray. We know what we gonna get from Jokic. We know that.
Aaron Gordon.
You might get a surprise game from Aaron Gordon. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on.
That wouldn't even be a surprise.
You might not get Aaron Gordon though. That's the thing. You might not get Aaron Gordon.
We're just talking about Joel Embiid. You might not get Joel
Embiid.
That's what I'm saying.
Joel Embiid been playing more than Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying.
But they still got Cam Johnson coming back. Christian Brown's missed time.
No, Cam Johnson's back.
Yeah, but
he just don't be doing shit. That's what it is. He just be back not doing
this.
shit.
If you think about it right now, there's no player right now on Philly. So you got Maxey and Joel Embiid are the only ones that are consistent. Same thing with Denver. You got Jokic and Jamal Murray. Who else on Philly is consistent every night?
Jordan, I can promise you, as a veteran coach, I can promise you, they are putting VJ Edgecombe in all the action. They are making him as
that's
a rookie.
Great. That's okay.
They are 100% going to make him.
They're going to put Jamal Murray in all the action.
Okay, but Jamal Murray is completely different. Number one, I've been here before. Number two, I've been successful in this. You just got here. You don't know what the playoffs look like. We're going to do everything.
First of all, we going a little bit too fast. Them motherfuckers got to worry about people in the West. That's number one. Like we going too fast.
And you got to worry about people in the East.
The East is way more wide open than the West is.
I don't think so.
Jordan, hold on.
I
don't necessarily want to get into that. I want to bring it back because you said you have the Sixers, but you said that's your dark horse team. Are you sticking with the Sixers?
Sound like it.
Yeah, I'll take the Sixers.
So you got the Sixers, and I agree with you. I'm taking the Sixers too.
What the fuck?
However, who do you got coming out the West?
Bro, I had Denver fully healthy at the same time. But I'm gonna be real. Oklahoma City, bro.
Wow.
I'll just be
I'm
real.
with
Like Oklahoma City, like as bad as Jokic was, as far as them like the last like a couple games in a series against Denver. Like it's not just Jokic at the same time.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And I feel like Oklahoma City is gonna find a way to tighten up their defense a little bit more. They were going through the same shit that y'all saying as far as Shea missing time, J-Dub missing time. So everybody else figuring it out. And that's what Oklahoma City issue was last year. Like, okay, if Shea don't do this, who else gonna do what? With the defense. You talking about the best defense in the NBA?
Hold on. My problem with this conversation is that what are we talking about when we talk about OKC? We're all saying, oh, they need to tighten up this. They got issues here. You said they're worse than they are last year.
Well, J-Dub to me,
I disagree with him on that one, though.
year.
J-Dub is definitely worse.
And Chet hasn't taken a step for me, and I think the West got him better as well. So
That's
a combination of these things.
That's fair. Okay, sure. But for me, the only real knock on OKC this year was their losses to San Antonio, right? But I like that. I think that's an advantage for them because they got to knock that team out in terms of competition early, fix a couple things, and go into the postseason. But my thing about that is you remove those losses, they are still 42-9.
Exactly.
Against 20 other teams in the league right now. What are we talking about? I don't think they got worse. To me, I think they're on a path where they're still going to be very dominant, and I love them in the postseason. I love that team. Again, injuries are a big thing. We know that. Like, it comes down to matchups, number one, and then two, are you lucky enough to stay healthy in order to win a championship? But damn, do I love that team now. Fuck it, it's my bad. Philly, though, that's crazy. Why are we eliminating Boston from this conversation?
True.
No, hold on now. We talk about experience, right?
Because I think you need two. Because I think because
Boston?
No, because look. My only thing to that is I think you need two. I think you need two guys in Boston right now. But even if Tatum, I don't think he comes back. But even if he did, like that's not enough time. But I think throughout the playoffs, if you need two guys to beat a team with two guys,
when Golden State won that title,
22.
which one? In 22, the last one, where solidify Steph a little bit more. Who was your two guys?
Yeah, they had three: Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, and Steph.
No, it was Aaron Wiggins. It was Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins.
And Andrew Wiggins. Okay, Andrew Wiggins. Yeah.
Boston doesn't have that?
Time out.
Not right now, they don't.
What about Toronto's team?
And with the pickup with Vucevic?
Who were their guys?
They got better.
Oh, they did. I forgot. Boston did get Vucevic.
Tremendously better with Vucevic.
Boston got Vucevic. That's what I'm saying.
But come on, hold on. You're not about to tap me and be
Jordan,
like,
do not do that with Vucevic. Just because you was not good somewhere else, you get on another crew.
He was good though. He was
a double machine. He was on a bad team.
Hold on.
He a double machine.
That motherfucker been in the playoffs a lot of times. Ain't no way y'all saying, bro. They got Vucevic. We got to worry about.
Now he
put his big slow foot ass in the pick. Y'all talking about putting somebody else in the pick and roll. Boy, what y'all think they gonna do with Vucevic? You see, y'all look at anybody with an itch factor. That's what y'all think. Anybody with an itch factor.
That team, bro. Okay, gonna be perfect for that team.
First,
especially in that Boston system.
Until he not.
Bro, he's one of the best defensive rebounders. He's great at popping out and shooting the three. Bro, Vucevic is perfect for that squad. Plus, he's like another Al Horford.
And then guess what? Chill. We're gonna be having the same conversation, just like the Lakers fans. I told the Lakers fans last year.
You did say
y'all saying all this shit, and then when the playoffs come, it's gonna be back to blame game.
What about the Lakers though? Nobody said nothing about the Lakers.
You know damn well we don't want to talk about that. No, you come on, not in LA. We ain't gonna talk about that. Jake LaRavia.
I just think it's more of a style of play thing because like the days of the bomb squads, I think them days is over, right? The days of 3 or 4 guys that's being awesome. The Boston Celtics are all where they are because of their style of play, right? They didn't really change much in terms of, they changed personnel, but the system is still the same, right? And the system works. I just feel like as good as the system is, when them lights get bright, it get tricky. It gets super tricky. And we get an opportunity, as another team like the New York Knicks, like the Detroit Pistons, the Cavs, the Toronto Raptors, all of these teams.
I forgot about the Cavs.
Of course you forgot about the Cavs because I don't know how you feel about Donovan Mitchell, but that's another. Anyway. You don't like Donovan?
For the 100th time.
His problem is
not that I don't like Donovan Mitchell. Chill, he just most delusional about Donovan Mitchell.
I'm not delusional about him. You just super.
Is he a Hall of Famer to you?
Donovan Mitchell?
He's not.
Not today.
He's not.
No.
Okay.
Listen, my problem with Donovan Mitchell is
if DeMar DeRozan gets in.
No, we ain't doing that.
Not today. Absolutely.
But listen, I'm gonna just say this though. My problem was with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell was, I just genuinely didn't think Donovan Mitchell could be a number one guy on a championship team. He can be a number one guy he can be a number one guy on a team that win a lot of games, but when it comes down to me versus you, I'm not afraid of Donovan Mitchell. Like, I'm not be afraid. But I will be afraid of him, like on the side of the guy. And I'm not saying James Harden is the number one guy on there, but James Harden is the number one playmaker on that team.
Yeah.
So I will be afraid of Donovan Mitchell if I got a guy that can make plays for the majority of the team, and then now I got to worry about Donovan Mitchell. That's two different things.
And James Harden can still match that scoring output.
And James Harden can come up with a 30 ball if he needs to. So that's why I said what I'm saying about Donovan Mitchell. It's not that I think Chill like to say I think he trash. No, I don't think
you said it a bunch of times.
I never said Donovan Mitchell was trash.
Get that shit out of here. Hell no.
Thompson was trash. I didn't say Donovan Mitchell was trash.
Hey, Chill, what he say? How do he say it?
Shit.
Nah, I did say that because he'll be like,
20 years old. How you gonna call
you can be 20 years old and trash. You can be trash every day.
Oh my God. Bring up Donovan Mitchell.
No, but I did say that though. Chill be like, I think Donovan Mitchell is the best two guard in the game. It's like, shit, he ain't no damn best two guard in the game.
I do think that, yes, I do.
See, look, you
that's two guard in the game right now?
I do think he's the best two guard in the game.
Is Shea a two guard?
No.
He's the one.
Man, he could be the best 1 and 2. It don't fucking matter. He's
better than Donovan Mitchell. I'm not gonna argue that point. Yes, he is. But I want to get back to what you were talking about with the Boston Celtics. The fact that the system is what it is, even though the personnel has changed, I think that they've done a great job in implementing that system where it's conducive to these guys' game. A lot of these guys, even though they got to do a little bit more, we do have other guys that can supplement for it right now. I just feel like once the playoffs come, there are teams who have been there that get to exploit that. So now guys like Derek White, who's been to the playoffs, sure. Jaylen Brown, who's been to the playoffs. But guys like Kata, guys like Jordan Walsh, guys like Sam Hauser, who have to do more.
Don't forget the Hugo
now
kid too.
Exactly. Gonzalez, who I think is awesome, right?
I like Hugo.
I think he's awesome.
I like Hugo. They all got ball until they don't.
But the fact that these guys haven't been there and now they have to do more, even though the system is conducive to their game, the playoffs, it shines a light on everything that you do bad. And everything that you're not good at.
My thing is, if we're not going to get Jayson Tatum the way we know Jayson Tatum, so the margin for error is now a lot lower. Because if you get an off Jaylen Brown night, all of a sudden Derek White's got to have 25.
Yeah.
You know, Luke Garza's got to come off the bench, give you something.
Luke Garza,
you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So if we getting Jayson Tatum back like we know all NBA Jayson Tatum, then we're having a different conversation. But we ain't going to see that.
You don't think y'all don't think Jayson Tatum's coming back at all?
We had this whole discussion. I personally don't think he should.
Time out. That's not the question.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Coming back. Are you guys, what makes you guys think that he's shown us all signs that he wants to hoop?
I hear you,
like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the NBA playoff.
Hey, look,
I feel you.
She looking at you. She winked at you. You like, did she just wink at me? Maybe I'm tripping. She licks her lips.
And then you walk up to her and she say, oh, no, I was really looking at your friend. That's what's going on.
Wait. Stop right there. Because don't make it seem like she eyeing you and you ain't looking at your fit. Like, am I really fresh?
No, she might be, or she could be saying, what the fuck do he got on, though?
Jayson Tatum does want to go over there and holler. But I'm not really sure about my fit right now. I'm not really sure about my shoes right now.
She's saying, what the fuck do you got on? That's really why she's looking at you. But what I'm saying with Jayson Tatum, is, you know how hard it is to come back from Achilles in a competitive moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about the time he come back and got to play 2 games and now he got to sit out 2 weeks? What about them times?
Right.
And then you got to get back in shape. You know you can't play basketball like that.
Think about that though, Jordan. He got all of March to ramp up. Like he doesn't have to play every night.
That's what I'm saying.
2 days
That's
a week.
difficult, though.
But here's the thing, though. This is why I'm saying that. You got all of March. Boston's a competitive team. It's a reason why they're the number 2 team in the East.
Yep, he missed training camp too, though. Don't forget about that.
The team is different, though.
But he has been working out this whole time.
Sure.
But missing training camp is totally different.
And working out in a setting like that is not the same as playing 5v5. It is not
true. And not just playing 5-on-5 in a gym. I'm talking about 5-on-5 in game 3 on the road, and we down 0-2.
I had an Achilles injury too.
I understand where you guys are coming from, but there's so much more research and stuff now. You don't think he's talking to KD all the time?
Well, that's the thing. How long KD stay out?
KD stayed out for 18 months, I think.
A long time. A season and a half.
Yeah, 18 months is crazy.
Time when he 18, it's possible though.
And then when he came back,
right there,
but when KD
problem.
came back,
possibility is not
facts. Did he miss when KD come back though? Look how many did KD come back and just run off 30 straight?
No,
he was in and out of the lineup. It's like you gotta take it slow.
But that's what I'm saying. If you have a point where it's like, okay, we're going into a series with a team, we're up 3-2. plug him in real quick.
Why?
Give him 20 minutes.
No,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
that's
Why
you can
not?
fuck up chemistry like
Why
that.
not?
Yeah, you got to fuck
You know
up
what I'm
chemistry.
saying?
You know Jayson Tatum. And it's not like, look, it would be one thing if they was relying on Tatum to come back to be a 10-minute guy. That's not what they relying on him to come back
No,
to
they're
be.
not.
So
Why
it's
can't he do that?
because
That's
he's
what
never
I'm saying.
done
20
it.
minutes, 20 minutes
Because
a game.
he's never
No,
done it.
Wemby
He said
did
it's
it,
messing up his chemistry.
and it was easy.
Wemby had blood.
Wemby
Wemby,
in a
that's not the same
regular
thing.
season.
Regular season, 20 minutes. And he was
I-
coming in.
I get
That's
that,
not
but
the same thing, though.
there's
and they was hooping.
That's not
That's
the
what I'm
same thing.
saying.
Yeah, but here's
But
the
the-
problem.
Give him
though.
20 minutes.
Yeah, but here's the problem. And Chill and I have discussed this. When your name is Jayson Tatum and you're Peyton Pritchard and you got the ball and the game's running down, there's 5 minutes left and you got Jayson Tatum next to you, you're giving him the rock even if he's not ready to have it.
Yep.
And that's the problem because they've gone the whole
Just
regular
think he's
season.
out there.
They've gone the
But
whole
that-
regular
that's
season
but
in
that's
this
the
way.
point we have to talk. That's coaching. That's all that.
You
know
can't,
that,
you
like,
can't,
like-
but you can't
like,
rip
that's
that.
right. But why
That's
put
the
all that
situation.
pressure on coach, team, and situation when you have to win this next game? You know what I mean? You have to win these games.
If-
Don't
if-
You guys do know that Jayson Tatum can do what he's always done.
No, he can't, Ron.
What?
No.
What is that?
No. You guys, calm down. I didn't.
Yeah, what is that? Yeah.
Jayson Tatum can always do what he's always done. ... That's take a back seat to Jaylen Brown.
Oh man.
They got a first team All NBA player over there. Jayson Tatum don't got to be Jayson Tatum. He
So-
can do what he did in the finals.
Stink it
2
up,
years
huh?
ago.
That's
Stick
what
it
I'm
up,
saying.
huh?
Jaylen
Hey,
Brown is
hey,
that
Jaylen.
He
guy.
wouldn't even be that
Hey,
good. though.
Jaylen,
He wouldn't even
save
be that
me.
good though. He
Stink
wouldn't
it
Hey,
up,
Jaylen,
huh?
save me. He got that.
Awful. This is
Brother.
awful.
Hey, Derek White, bail me out. Hey, Peyton
Brother.
Pritchard, can you come off the bench and give us 20 tonight?
Bro, and by the way, with Boston, and this is
Awful.
why, because I know
Terrible.
I know the
Terrible.
conversation was
Awful.
about Boston, having action. To me, the way I envision the Celtics being good, I feel like Jaylen Brown has to have master classes at damn near every night in the playoffs, and the likelihood of that is kind of crazy. Like,
He got something to prove, bro.
I don't give a shit what you got to prove. I got to prove it too, though. I'm not going out there thinking he got to prove something to me. Like, Cade Cunningham got something to prove too.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, but
Bro,
right.
I see
Damian-
Jaylen Brown averaging over 30 a game in this playoffs, bro.
Damian, we got your
I hope
final
so.
prediction. You
I hope so.
said you have the Knicks and the Nuggets.
Mhm.
You have OKC and
And
the
Philly.
Sixers. Miles.
Oh man, bro. I can't lie to you. I like OKC and Denver as well, but I got San Antonio coming out the West. I think Wemby's I think in the playoffs, he's gonna turn it up even more to where people have never even seen before. Like people are gonna be like, what the hell is this? Like you was talking about like the second coming of Will Chamberlain type thing. Like it's gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying?
This shit I was talking about yesterday. This is exactly what I was talking about yesterday. Bias optimism. Y'all talking about he gonna turn up in the playoffs some shit we never seen. Yes, we never seen him in the playoffs.
Okay.
Like, what is he gonna turn
Bro,
up?
Everybody,
turning up.
just so you know, everybody that's
He going
awesome.
from 0 to
Jordan, you
15.
do this with us all the time.
And I be right all the
No,
time.
actually, you
I be
don't.
right
The reason, why,
all the time.
the reason why you're not right, and I've said this to you 1,000 times. Everybody that's good at some point was what? New.
Yeah.
So all of these dudes that's awesome in the playoffs, just so you know, there was a time when they weren't, but then they came in and they were awesome.
Chill. Who came in the playoffs for the first time ever and said, this is my shit?
LeBron.
Y'all lying like a motherfucker.
What?
Okay, so when LeBron came in the playoffs, when LeBron came in the playoffs, he won the whole thing?
He went to the finals.
Did he win the whole thing?
No. That's not what he said.
That's not
That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Did he
He
not
said that
dominate?
Wemby. Stop right there. What you doing, Jordan? Is you talking about something completely different. He said Wemby is going to turn up. That's what he just said.
not
So let's talk about.
LeBron.
Okay, we ain't talking about. We ain't talking about him being LeBron. We're talking about him saying that Wemby is
Exactly.
going to turn up. When James got in the playoffs for the first time, do not sit there and tell us that the volume didn't get turned up
Yes,
when he
he did.
never seen it before. And that's all he's saying.
Chill. Hold on. LeBron's season. I keep saying this. Y'all talk about Wemby like he having this fucking unbelievable season. He's not.
He is though on
Not
restricted
really.
minutes too.
He
really
just
is.
He's a first of all, he's
Come on.
7'5".
Okay.
Don't do that.
Yes,
That's
he
not.
is.
You can't take
No,
away his.
I'm not even doing nothing. I
don't
just
do
said
that.
he's 7'5".
Don't start with that.
Stay right there, Jordan. Keep going, Jordan. He's 7'5". First of all, Jordan, he's 7'5". Go ahead.
7'5". Go
Yeah,
ahead.
he's 7'5".
Okay.
You would think he averaging 30 right now. He's not.
He's averaging 24.
On like 19, 20 minutes a game.
Because that's all he
Exactly,
can play. That's all he can play.
They're managing him. They're managing him right now with the 20.
Y'all gonna-
now, just so you know, Jordan, just so you know, that 24 and those, I don't know, 25 minutes, they're going to have to go up in the playoffs.
Okay, now what
100%.
happened when they go? Okay, so when they go up in the playoffs, what are you going to expect? You going to expect them to be 35 a night?
I'm gonna expect.
Y'all out y'all damn mind.
This is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting more. I ain't gonna say 35. That's
35.
crazy. But what I'm
100%.
expecting is I'm expecting more production in order for them to win. Don't think for 1 second that I'm averaging 25 minutes a game and we get into the playoffs and that 25 goes up to, I don't know, 32 minutes.
Chill.
I'm still only getting 24.
Chill. Every time
and
Wemby
11
hit the
rebounds.
floor, every time Wemby hit the floor and he goes, that shit make everybody nervous.
Okay,
That's why
that
that shit ain't going up.
But here's the
in
difference though with that boy. Here's the difference with that, Jordan. Even if it does make everybody nervous, does he get up?
Yeah.
Okay, he got up. So he got up this time. So we good. Let's get back to work.
What about when Joel Embiid does that?
It make everybody nervous.
But he gets up though.
Yes.
But him having 24,
Exactly.
him averaging 24 in like 25 minutes should be the leading indicator that when his minutes go up, that production's probably gonna
Go up.
mirror that as well. If he was averaging like 17 in 25 minutes, I would be like, all right. But he's almost minute for point. If that goes up, it's probably gonna mirror each other. So that's the leading indicator.
No, I got a lot of concerns about Wemby in the playoffs. I feel like when the game is going to slow down for the in a half court set, and you're gonna force double teams and shit for Wemby, because that's what the game is. In transition, in the regular season, you skate by, but when that shit slow down in half court and we send doubles at him and we be a little bit more physical with him and we force him off his spots and he keeps shooting them bullshit ass jump shots.
I can agree with that.
Which is
It's gonna be
cash,
tough.
by the way. Which is cash, by the way.
Yo, hold on. I gotta jump
Exactly.
in here because I know what your problem is. You just mad because the Spurs is the best team in Texas. However, Miles, you said you got the Spurs coming out the West.
Yes, sir.
Who you got coming out the East?
The Eastern Conference, honestly, nobody's talking about them, but I like Cleveland, bro. Like, I like Cleveland. I like the Cavs.
All right,
They have
hey,
like a
Miles,
lot of young guns.
Appreciate
man.
you for coming up here.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Miles. Hey, chill. You can get up out of here too, but nah, for real though. Why you got the Cavs?
No, honestly, man, like picking up James Harden, I think that's a great piece, not only for Donovan Mitchell, but also for those big men. Like James Harden is the best at throwing lobs, bro. Getting guys open, like pick and roll, throwing it up. In that first game that he played with Jared Allen was like 12 for 13 from the field. And most of them was alley-oops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think just him, having Evan Mobley and Jared Allen in the paint. So if James Harden fucks up on defense, there's two guys in the
This
paint
shit
that
is
can
all
take care of
first
it.
date vibe.
You know
real
what I'm
talk.
saying?
That's what this is. This is first date vibe. We just started hanging out. It's great. Absolutely. The minute we get in a fight, we break it up. the minute the shit go the other way, because it's going to, we already know that for a fact. We breaking up. This shit sounds great right now. You taking her out on dates,
Honeymoon
getting her
period,
flowers,
What
you
you
getting
mean?
her
Hey,
candy.
Q, what you mean the minute we break up?
The minute
break something else. Boy, what's going on the way? What are you talking about? Break up? What, a minute I break something else?
I'm sorry, Miles. As you were saying.
No. It's gonna be interesting to see how it all cultivates in the playoffs, because everybody obviously is still skeptical about James Harden in the playoffs. We still have to see it.
Right.
But I think having a lot more pressure taken off of him with Donovan Mitchell having most of the pressure on that team, bro, like who knows what that team could be, especially with that new small forward they got too, bro. I think everybody's just coming together, and yeah, that's why it's gonna be solid.
I like Cleveland.
I'm scared of Cleveland, bro.
I like
Scared of
Cleveland too, but I'm a firm believer sometimes, man, these championship teams, they got to be built throughout the whole season, not just you
That's
come in
real,
right
though.
before the All-Star break and think that.
Stuff, yeah.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the check throw smoke and the host go ham. You ain't never seen hoops all hit the raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. This that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.